You ever wonder what it's like when the moment changes you? Not with effort, but as if something ancient remembers itself inside you, like a seed buried deep, that only needed the right light to awaken. And you might not even notice at first, because it happens so easily. Like a whisper that becomes the wind, a feeling that becomes a truth, a shift that becomes a new way of being. Because the way we change is rarely by trying harder. No, the most profound transformation comes when we remember what we always knew. So let me ask you, what if everything you thought was fixed was fluid? What if reality was like breath, soft and moldable, responding to your focus, your feelings, your frame? Because that's not fantasy, that's physics. Emotionally, energetically, neurologically, reality bends where belief begins. And belief, that is just a practiced thought. So imagine this. You're already enough, already whole, already the creator of your world. Not because someone told you, but because when you feel it, it becomes real. So how do we teach the unconscious? Not by telling it what to do, but by giving it the space to remember. Imagine a ceremony without plants, a ritual of language, sacred breath carried by rhythm, tone and metaphor. So let's play with some metaphors, shall we? You are a garden. What grows depends not on effort, but on the quality of the soil. And the beliefs are the soil, rich, nutrient-dense ideas that nourish. Now imagine a new seed planted. Surrender is not giving up, it's opening up. Pain is a teacher and curiosity is the antidote to fear. Your state is your steering wheel. Your energy is your currency. You're not broken, you're blooming. Can you feel how that lands differently? Like, have you ever been in a moment so vivid, where time melted and presence expanded, and it felt like you were both nothing and everything at once? Maybe it was love, maybe it was nature, maybe it was lost. Whatever it was, the moment rearranged you, because insight doesn't arrive as information, it arrives as transformation. And so we loop, because loops are how the mind learns. So let's pretend for a moment your identity, it isn't who you think you are. What if you're not your past, not your name, your story, your scars? What if you're actually a field of infinite creative energy, temporarily appearing as a person, whose greatest power is the ability to choose the next thought? And in this field, confidence isn't something you earn, it's something you remember. So let's remember this. Beliefs shape biology. Emotion is energy in motion. Every symptom is a symbol asking to be heard. Reality mirrors your internal rituals. Say it with me, or don't, because your unconscious, it's already heard it. Let's go deeper. Have you noticed? When you ask a powerful question, your brain has no choice but to answer. So here's one. What would happen if you already trusted yourself completely? And another. What does it feel like to live as if the universe is conspiring in your favour? Interesting, right? Because now your brain is searching, and as it searches, it rewires. And as it rewires, your world changes. And the old patterns, they're like dry leaves, falling off a tree that no longer needs them. Have you ever felt that? That sudden lightness, that absence of something that used to weigh you down? That's what happens when you stop resisting the lesson and start dancing with the message. So tell me, how does a person who knows that they're the source of their own power act? How do they move, speak, breathe? Let's try it just for a moment. Breathe like someone who's free. Stand like someone who already arrived. Speak like someone who expects the universe to echo back joy. It's strange how quickly that becomes real, because repetition is the mother of mastery. And identity is just a behaviour over time. Now, have you ever considered your life, your entire life, has been perfectly designed to bring you right here? Every challenge, every heartbreak, every failure, that was just feedback. All part of the sacred curriculum. And the curriculum doesn't end. You don't graduate from growth, because you're evolution in motion, which means even now, even as these words settle in deeper, you're updating your operating system. You're not trying to change, you're remembering who you've always been, a seeker, a channel, a healer, a mirror, a master in the making. So I'll ask again, what would happen if you lived each day like it mattered, like you mattered? Like your energy could change the weather in a room, or the trajectory of a life, because it can, because it does, because it already is. Let that settle in, and as it does, maybe you'll notice a feeling in the body, a warmth, a pulse, a vibration, or maybe not. Maybe it will emerge later, in a moment of calm, or laughter, or flow. That's the beauty of transformation. You don't need to try, you just need to remember. You just need to let go. And now the question is, who are you, now that you've remembered?